You have other possibilities, other books that you can read and download from internet. This one is called Maqamat al-Hariri, written by the chief of the head of the police of Basra at the beginning of the 12th century. It's one of the masterpieces of Arabic prose. It has been studied in Muslim schools for centuries. It is the most beautiful Arabic language used by gangs of thieves, robbers, criminals. Just imagine the criminals of Iraq telling stories in the most beautiful Arabic. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But there it's not just the middle class of Muslims in the medieval period that you will learn about. It's really the underclass, all the criminals, but in the most beautiful Arabic. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful. I read part of them with my students at Hartford, outside of the school curriculum. We meet at home, my wife offers dinner, and we start reading the Arabian, the Maqamat of al-Hariri. And it was taught in madrasas for centuries, from Andalusia to India, just for learning proper Arabic. And you can download the Arabic and also the English translation from internet, the Assemblies of al-Hariri. That's another type of literature. Then read the great Muslim travelers, like Ibn Battuta, beginning of the 14th century. Then you realize what it means to belong to the Muslim Ummah and be able to travel from Morocco, where he was born, Tangiers, to China, when today you can't even cross the border between Morocco and Algeria. There you realize what it meant to be a Muslim in a world sense, as part of a community that was present in Africa, in Asia. Or more recently, read Evliya Çelebi, an Ottoman traveler. It has just been translated and published recently in 2011. 17th century traveler, Ottoman. Or, for the ladies here, read the Turkish embassy letters by Lady Mary Wortley Montagu. She's the wife of the British ambassador to Constantinople in the middle of the 18th century. And she loves Turkey. And there you have, through the eyes of a British lady, a fantastic information about how Muslim women live. The so-called dream of the harem, etc. Read her, and then you will see how, as a British wife of a British ambassador, she says, I would prefer to live in Turkey than go back to London in that period. So you have all those texts that are worth reading. I'm just giving you indications of some path that you could follow to rediscover the ways Muslims have developed art in every aspect of their life.